Hello guys, it's Lori from Passionate Penny Pincher, and I am making the chicken and bacon kebabs from our locale menu plans. One of the questions I get all the time is why we haven't created a low carb menu box. So I'm going to tell you all about this box as I'm making these, and I'd love to hear from you. Is this too many carbs? So this is, all of the recipes in this menu planning box have less than 500 calories, and most of them have less than 20 net carbs. I'm going to go ahead and pour this in here. I need a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. So this one has 14 net carbs. So I want to know, if you're a low carb eater, is that too many net carbs for you, or is that fine? So I'll go ahead and make this, and y'all let me know. I'll give you some information on a deal on the box if you're interested in these. If you love low-cal boxes, if you love low-cal recipes, I think you're gonna love this box. We're mixing together a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, a 1/4 cup of low sodium soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of canola oil, and you could also use olive oil if you wanted to. And then we're going to take an 8-ounce package of whole mushrooms, and that's probably where most of your carbs are coming from. Oh, y'all let me know. Do y'all feel like mushrooms are carby? I do feel like these are low carby, so I'm trying to think of where you could cut the carbs on this one. If you did want to eat yummy food, but you also wanted it to be low carb, I feel like this would be a really good one. Can y'all see that? If you just cut out the mushrooms, I think you will, the pineapples. That's what we're going to do. You know what? If you wanted to make this totally low carb, skip the pineapples. That's exactly where the carbs are coming from. So if you're looking for low calorie, low carb recipes, most of these I feel like are pretty good. I'm going to read your comments in a second and see what y'all think. But so this part you probably could do. So you're going to do a bunch of mushrooms. You'll also do your chicken. I'm going to dump these into a container. And we'll do our chicken next. This one is so simple, and if you love to grill in the summertime, this is such a great little grilling recipe. Okay, so those are done. We're going to add in our chicken, and I'm going to just confess to y'all that these are chicken tenders, and you should probably cut out the little stringy thingy. I may cut it out if I can get it fast, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time getting it out perfectly. I should have done regular chicken on this because you're going to have to cut them into chunks. So cut these into chunks as you're going. And then we're going to I'm going to try to grab this out really fast. I'm just trying to get that string thing out. I'm hoping y'all can see this video pretty well as you're hopping on. This is one that you actually need to go ahead and marinate earlier in the morning. Well, you need to marinate it for about an hour. So I'm going to let this marinate for an hour. I may stick it on the grill a little sooner rather than later, but it should be fine. Let me see if I can see your all's comments. Are y'all commenting? Yum! Thank you, Alice. Hey, Jennifer. Y'all, as you're watching, hit the share this button, and I will enter you to win a $25 Amazon gift card. And then y'all let me know. Like I said, the question of the day is 13, no, I'm sorry. How many carbs did I say it was? I'll look here in a second. How many carbs is too many carbs if you're doing a low carb diet? Now, this is not a keto diet, but if you do want to do lower carb cooking, this is a great way to do it, and do it pretty easily if you don't mind having just a few carbs in there. Oh, I just got chicken everywhere, y'all. Look, on this recipe, I would probably definitely, since you're going to have to cut it into chunks anyways, go ahead and use regular boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Normally, I like the chicken tenders for grilling just because of the size of them, but then you got to deal with these darn strings on the chicken tenderloin, which depends. If your family doesn't like that gristly taste, you got to cut them out. So I'm cutting those out super fast today. Also, if you're interested in any of our menu planning boxes, you can snag 3 of them for $89, which makes them $29 a piece, which is like a whole year. Well, it's like 9 months of menu planning done for you super easily. Okay, there's those together. I know y'all are probably gonna be mad at me for throwing that much away. I'm not gonna throw that much away. I just don't, my husband cannot stand these little grizzly pieces, so I'm gonna get rid of the grizzly pieces over there. Let me wash my hands up really fast. And then I'm gonna look to see what y'all are making for dinner tonight. Can y'all see this pretty well? Okay. So the number of carbs on there, y'all, 14 net carbs. Y'all feel like that's too many carbs? If you wanted to do it more carb less, just skip the pineapple. So I am gonna go ahead and pour this mixture on. Oh, I forgot the green onions. I knew I was missing something. Let's go ahead and chop these guys up. Hang on. Well, and of course I can't find my other, there we go. I need another chopping board. Here we go, guys. Well, I can use that one. I hate when I'm cooking and doing video when I've got chicken, because I'm always worried about getting chicken guts on things, and I'm such a freak about chicken guts. Okay, so we're gonna just marinate all of this together. We'll put the green onions in and the soy sauce mixture. Yum! Super good. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just let that sit. Now while that is sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up this pineapple, and I'll tell you about the rest of the recipe. I'm gonna move these guys out of the way. So I will tell you that my husband did a terrible thing, y'all. I'm gonna wipe this down really quickly. He did a terrible thing. Bless his heart. I hope he can't hear me. He might be able to hear me. Well, he hid my pineapple core slicer thing, and y'all know, or maybe you don't know, I hate cutting a pineapple like nobody's business. But I watched the Pioneer Woman the other day. Do y'all watch Pioneer Woman? I watched her chop down her pineapple, and she made it look super easy. So I'm gonna try to do it like Ree would do it. I know Ree will never watch me, but Ree, if you ever did, y'all, I'm gonna see if I can do it. She made it look so simple. My husband can do it really easily, but I love my poor thingy-majiggy. I'm gonna try it and see if I can get it here. Let's see. I want to try not to waste my pineapple. Now, if I was you, I would probably just go ahead and buy pineapple that's in a can. That would make this job way easier. But I thought I had my 4, so I could have used that. And they were on sale this week. And fresh pineapple does always taste so good. I feel like I still have more to do, you guys. What do you think? Way too much? Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you so much, Penny. I love seeing your comments. Y'all keep commenting and tell me, what are y'all making for dinner tonight? Tell me if you're making something super yummy. I have been bad, y'all, about making dinner. So this week I'm on a mission to cook dinner. As soon as I get this started, I'm going to go ahead. Hang on. Get rid of that tag. As soon as I finish this one, I'm going to try and do my twice baked potatoes. I will let you know how that goes. Okay, Ree, how did Ree do it? I'm guessing she cut this off. She made it look so stinking simple. I feel like I need to see, when y'all cut your pineapple, do you try to get every bit of green off? I do, and that's what takes forever. I guess it doesn't take that long. But then I feel bad when I waste like all that. So what are your tips? How do y'all slice your pineapples? Give me some tips here. I could read them as we go. Cut the top and bottom off first. Cut the top and bottom off first. Ree did not cut the top and bottoms off of hers first. So I was like, well, if she's not doing it, maybe she did. Now I'm going to have to go back and rewatch her. Maybe she did. It actually is pretty easy. Maybe I'm just lazy. I might just be lazy, you guys. Actually, I'm feeling a little lazy. This is not hard. If you have a good knife, this is not hard. Okay, I'm feeling really lazy. I should not mind doing this so much. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get these chopped up into, even though, do y'all get every piece of green up there? I guess you need to, because that would taste nasty. Okay, I'm going to keep going, y'all. I'm going to get this done. My dog just ate some pineapple. Oh my goodness, you guys. This poor pineapple, I am butchering this thing. I always butcher them. Because I always feel like I waste so much. I think that's my frustration with pineapple, is I feel very, very much like I'm wasting stuff as I go. Now, normally I would tell y'all, you need to let this sucker marinate for an hour. However, due to the fact that we are on live video, and y'all don't want to have to sit here and watch me wait for an hour, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to skewer these suckers while I'm going. So hang on. We're going to go ahead and make these up. I'll tell you, if you make this recipe, it is super important to go ahead and, y'all, I have a mess in my kitchen now. Like a big mess. It is super important to take your skewer, guys, and let them soak. So I've been soaking mine. If you look over in the thing, I'm soaking my pans right over there. You absolutely love your pineapple tool. I know, no, that pineapple tool is best. Okay, so when you make these, you need to soak your skewers for about 20 minutes so that they don't catch on fire when you're grilling them. But because we're gonna be fast and easy, y'all, I'm just going for it here. What you're gonna need now is we're gonna take some bacon, and y'all, I'm doing all the cheat things. Some of you guys are gonna be horrified with my cheat things. I am using bacon that is the pre-cooked bacon, because I'm also going to use it on my sliced baked potatoes, so hang on. So what I'm going to do, I'm faking my bacon, y'all. Faking my bacon completely. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my skewers. So I need to give this guy a stir. And again, this is mostly just because we have to have dinner tonight. In a perfect world, I would have prepped this. So when you guys make this, don't do what I did. When y'all make this, I want you to go ahead and make up this marinade in the morning. Let it marinate for at least an hour. Just make sure you get an hour, and then you're gonna grill them. Because I love y'all and I want to get this recipe done and you to see the whole thing, I am doing it all at once. Do as I say, not as I do. Is the pineapple? I feel like that's the core. That feels like a really big slice. Okay, hang on. I don't know. I can't tell if that's the core. That is the core. Okay, throw that away. Y'all, it has been, have you ever had one of those days where, like tonight, I was like, I know my sweet husband, he's been working in our yard like a maniac. We had some plant issues that he's having to deal with. And so because of that, he's a little on the grouchy side. I'm a little worn it out. And I need to be a good wife and make dinner tonight. Not that he really cares. He's a pretty good sport. He would not be sad no matter what I did. But we're going to take that bacon, and I'm going to just wrap a couple pieces around it. And then I'm going to do some pineapple. I'm going to read the directions, honestly. I hate touching stuff when my fingers feel all chickened. Wrap chicken cubes with bacon, thread on skewer. I'll alternate with mushroom halves and pineapple chunks. Okay, so now we're going to do the mushroom halves. We're just going to touch things. So last weekend, my niece and nephew, my husband's niece and nephew, were making skewers, and my nephew just went in and touched all the nastiness, and I was just dying as I was watching him touch everything. So I'm just going to try to channel my inner, I can clean the kitchen off once we're done on video, and we're going to make these skewers, and then James is going to grill them, and we're going to have a much happier, not so grouchy night. Y'all, if you ever have grouchy days with your spouse, I love my spouse to pieces. I would not pick anyone else in the whole wide world, but we have both been, I think we both have been busy, which is sometimes makes you a little on the grouchy side. I'm going to try to make these skewers really big, and now my dog's going to lose it. Y'all. If you wanted to make this lower carbs, all you have to do is just leave off this pineapple, and you're going to do great. So there you go. Easy peasy. I feel like there's so much chicken going on here, y'all. I do not like touching all this chicken. But it's going to be so yummy when it's done. Tell me it's going to be so yummy when it's done. I'm going to read your comments as you're watching. Looking yummy. Thank you so much, Vale. I appreciate your kind comments today. Thank you so much for cheering me on. Okay, let's see. Okay, what would be your trick, y'all, to keep your mushrooms happy? My mushrooms are falling off. Oh, and I didn't put bacon around that chicken. I may do half of the bacon, half of the chicken with the bacon, and half not. We don't really want tons of bacon, honestly, in our life. We don't eat tons and tons of bacon, and I'm making the twice baked potatoes next on Instagram. So since I'm going to go over and do that, I'm probably going to skip some of the bacon over here. I'm like, everything is slipping out of my hands. These are going to be so good when they're done. I guess I could just keep making them though, can't I? I can get a lot more on there, and that's less that we have to grill. There's a lot of meat here, y'all. A whole lot of meat. Let's make this one all baconless. So once you do this, you are going to pop it on the grill for 15 to 20 minutes. So it's super, super simple. Assuming you can get your mushrooms to stick, which mine are just sliding around here, y'all, all over the place. This is a great way to do a bunch of chicken too. If you are like me and you just need, a lot of times I'll grill a bunch of chicken early in the week, and then we use it all week long, which has been super, super helpful. I meant to get some chicken on, or some bacon on this one. This way you can get a bunch of veggies done. I'm telling you what, as I'm dealing with these mushrooms, I would say go big on the mushrooms. Don't slice them down small, because then you're gonna be dealing with them. I'm gonna do a bunch of chicken in here. And I meant to put bacon on this one, but it didn't happen. So we're just gonna keep going with the chicken and the mushrooms. Keep going. All of the, let me see your comments really fast. How are we doing, y'all? You bought metal skewers, and once we did catch the wood, you did catch the wood ones on fire. Y'all make sure that you go ahead and get your wood ones done ahead of time. Here we go, y'all. We're gonna just get this done. This is just one of those really messy recipes. You guys, this is bad. Okay, I'm gonna keep going though. Not gonna stop. I'm determined to eat dinner tonight, even though I did not want to make this today. Have y'all ever had one of those days? Tell me what was the last day that you said, you know what? I just don't want to cook tonight. Like, I just don't. That would be my life today. I was like, I don't want to make this. And I kept thinking, we could just go out to eat and spend too much money and eat crappy food, or I can suck it up my own buttercup, and make the darn chicken. So I'm making a mess of chicken here that I don't want to make, because I know that we don't need to eat out at Chick-fil-A one more time. We've eaten a lot of Chick-fil-A this summer. Do y'all feel like it's harder to cook in the summertime? Anybody else feel that? Like, am I the only one who feels like this is just tough? Because that is probably my biggest struggle with cooking, is in the wintertime, I'm pretty good to stay on track. But in the summertime, I'm like, do we really have to make another dinner? I'm gonna go ahead and make this one really well with bacon, and then I think I'm gonna be done for now. Because that is gonna be plenty of chicken for James and myself and Reagan tonight. Oh, y'all. Or maybe once you just cook this many years, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Is that a thing? I don't want that to be a thing, because then I'm in trouble. Y'all, what do you think? When I eat these, I'm going to be so happy. And when James cooks them, I'm going to be so happy. But I'm going to pour, y'all, don't judge this mess. I can only imagine the comments I'm going to get today. I'm going to pour this marinade over top. And I am going to let it sit in that. Since I did make it early, I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to clean up this disaster that's over here. And then I'm actually going to make the spiced baked potatoes, you guys, on Instagram Live. So cheer me on over there if you can. I know this is a mess today. Absolutely hard to cook in the summer, even to eat in the heat. I know. It's like I just want to eat ice cream all summer. Looks delicious and didn't catch the beginning. Debbie, I am making the low-cal menu planning made easy box kebabs that I don't want to make tonight, you guys. I just want to say, I know there are days when y'all probably watching are like, she wants to do everything all the time. This day, I did not want to do everything all the time. So we all have those days, and we still have to eat it. Mushroom shrink. Are they going to shrink around it? You could. I did soak the skewers, so they should be good to go. You think you'll be using, I love the idea of using zucchini. Such a good idea, Rhonda. That's a great idea to use that. That sounds fantastic. Mushrooms are super good for you. Don't eliminate. Thank you, Karen, for that reminder. Leave them, you guys, when you make the recipe says to make them, to slice them, but I would make them whole. I'll take a picture when this is all done, let you know how good it was. Y'all, you just made them and they were the best kebabs you've ever had. Thank you, Jamie Lynn. I need to see that. Michelle says she's at the beach and this would have been perfect. It would be. Y'all have an amazing day. Try out these recipes if you need them. Y'all have a great day and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.